Have you guys seen a marked decrease in engagement on Instagram in the past 3 weeks? Sean says on videos, yes. On pictures, it's on its way up.
I mean, I agree. I think photos are doing better, or at least just breaking up your feed certainly is more effective. If you're posting nonstop reels, people just start to kind of tune it out, I think. But I don't know. Reels are just so hit or miss. It's like it either is such an enormous, embarrassing flop that you have to pull it and consider deleting your account and causing physical harm to yourself, or it absolutely crushes.
And you feel
So
like you're on top of the world and can do this for 5 more years, right?
you feel like you're a god. Exactly. We know why it's happening though, Luca. We have two new announcements. Last week, they made the announcement about the new algorithm changes and how that they will be harming aggregators and people that don't post original content, only feeding their content to their followers and never suggesting it. Will that hurt us? Who knows? I don't think it's going to necessarily help us, but I like to think some of our content is original and at least changing the text. But I think definitely for agents who are posting templated content or canned Cinco de Mayo posts or just reposting something that their brokerage sends them, that content will perform worse if that's possible than it had in the past. So make sure that your content is original. And then also he said this, which I think is good news for agents, that smaller accounts will be pushed more and favorited more and suggested more in the Instagram algorithm. So if you got 500 followers, 200 followers, 1,000 followers, whatever, this is definitely going to favor you. And they're going to be posting content and suggesting content to non-followers first, which is similar to the TikTok algorithm. So instead of what usually exists now, which is you post it, you see how your followers engage with it, and then they start to suggest it to other accounts. Soon, I think these changes are going to take place in the next month or so. They're going to just start feeding it to a kind of For You page, see how other people interact with it, and then decide what to do with it. So those are some interesting changes coming out. And just like you saw that they changed the stickers where the link is and everything. It's kind of this jumbled thing. So anytime they make any changes like that, that's usually when the algorithm goes haywire. Boom. Stats right there. Let's fucking go.
I love the succinct summary of the state
Yeah.
of the app. And you and I, we had talked about this before, and I've talked about it here on the Mastermind. It had always seemed like once you, at least two algorithm changes ago, it seemed like once you hit 10,000 followers or 11,000 followers, they just shut off all reach. Do you remember that era? Hey everyone, Luca from Actually Agents here. Just wanted to take a quick second to bring your attention to an amazing opportunity we've secured for the Actually Agents community through our partnership with BAM. If you use code ACTUALLY on the website link in the description, you'll gain 10% off to the BAMX training platform. It is jam packed with courses, information, ebooks, scripts, and more, all specifically designed for the modern real estate agent like yourself who's ready to commit to their craft and 10x their business this coming year. Remember, use code ACTUALLY. It's 10% off. The link is in the description. Thanks so much for your support.
Yeah, of course. I remember every era. I remember the era before Instagram stories. I remember when we could just post memes all day and we'd be completely fine. But it's necessary to make the changes. I see a question from Sean. Will that count if you repost your own videos? Adam Mosseri, that Instagram CEO, glasses guy, said it won't count, meaning if you repost your own videos, it's still original content. So that is a good thing. But it's always good to just, if you're reposting your old shit, like change the audio or put a new caption or add some sort of new text. I think Instagram always favors that.
Yeah. It's something you and I hit on, and we haven't tried it yet, though, Eric, is remixing content, right?
Yep.
Which is a feature of Instagram that not a lot of people are using. If you use TikTok, you're familiar with this, duetting posts and that kind of thing. Basically, taking somebody's post and adding on top of it. Instagram added this feature, what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, when they
Yep.
added remix? So the question remains to be seen if you remix somebody's content, responding to it, or somebody posted a market stat or whatever, even your competition or another agent in your market, and you remix it, will Instagram want to promote it because you're using one of their features, the remix feature, or will they not want to promote it because it's not technically original content, right? People do this with my stuff all the time, Eric, and I'm sure you see this. They just remix my reel without changing it at all, just because it's an easy reshare to feed. What do you advise agents do there?
Yeah, I think as long as you're changing something, remixes are good. I did my first remix this week to an Eggs Tyrone post, and it absolutely crushed. And then that opened our eyes, Luca, where you and I could start remixing each other's posts and just kind of changing up the captions a little bit, and then kind of feeding off of each other's followers and using those as the hook. So I think, yeah, try remixes and sequencing. Instagram always likes when you're testing and stuff out. Sean also said he noticed longer viewer retention since he made every video have subtitles. Yeah, I think longer videos are doing better now too. Hermosi just came out with that video, and I just came out with a video talking about this, about posting more content that isn't as, talking head polished, captions popping up from an editor, quick cuts, kind of the stuff that we've become so accustomed to. I feel like that sort of content style is a little overplayed at this point. We're sick of it, right? There's almost overexposure to that where it's let me capture your attention as quick as possible and let me keep you on this video. I feel like the more organic, just front-facing camera, sitting in a chair, whatever, and describing something is going to start to do a little bit better. Hermosi just uploaded an entire like 40-minute podcast to Instagram. So
Really?
I think longer content's going to start to perform better than how can I just, get something done in 8 seconds so people could rewatch it so I could push it.
Yeah. So do you think we have a couple people here in the group who have been inspired in recent times to hit YouTube hard? So do you think
Yeah.
this is a great opportunity for them to repurpose their YouTube content, not just in short form for YouTube Shorts or TikTok before it goes extinct, but to actually post the full video on Instagram, right? Kind of like
Yeah.
IGTV is back.
Yeah, as long as you're not just posting it horizontal and you have some way to edit it where it's full vertical, I think then that's definitely something you could do.